Hello Virgo, this is Inspire 2016 with your weekly tarot reading for the week commencing the 26th of September until the 2nd of October 2016. The first card for you is representing, how do you feel about yourself? Your card is the High Priestess. You are very aware of the feminine power within, intuitive and conscious at a spiritual level, looking for guidance and answers, a secret to be revealed. You desire a wise guide to help address your questions, and your intuition is just that. Overall, this card represents wisdom, serenity, knowledge and understanding. She is often described as the guardian of the unconscious. She sits in front of the thin veil of awareness, which is all that separates us from our inner selves. The High Priestess knows the secret of how to access these realms. She represents spiritual enlightenment and inner illumination, divine knowledge and wisdom. She has a deep, intuitive understanding of the universe and uses this knowledge to teach rather than to try to control others. You need to listen to and trust your inner voice. The High Priestess card represents a link to the subconscious mind, which cannot be accessed through the everyday world but only through dreams and symbols. Pay attention to your dreams and intuition. Look for areas in your life that may be out of balance or that require greater foresight and wisdom. Knowledge of how to fix it will not come through logic or intellect but through your intuition, so put aside a time when you can meditate and listen to your own inner voice. Your intuitive sense right now is providing you with useful and helpful information and is assisting you to become more in touch with your subconscious mind. The High Priestess can also point to the unknown and can indicate that your life is changing. Things that once seemed certain can no longer be taken for granted. Some puzzling mysteries become clearer, but all is not yet revealed at this point. On the plus side, you will find that your intuitive powers are increasing and you may be inspired to be creative. The High Priestess card is therefore a particularly good card for poets and writers. The second card for you is representing, what do you want most right now? Your card is the Judgment. The cards suggest that what you most want at this time is a new start, to close this chapter in your life and have a brand new beginning. This is not a time for regret but for rejoicing. Rewards for past efforts will follow and you are sure to have many opportunities presented to you. Life will pick up a pace and the choices you make will have far-reaching implications that could change your life dramatically. This card also calls for a period of reflection and self-evaluation. Through meditation or quiet reflection, you may come to a point of deep understanding about the common themes throughout your life and what you can do or change to avoid these situations in the future. Judgment tells you that you are close to reaching a significant stage in your own journey. The Judgment card suggests that you have had a recent epiphany or an awakening where you have come to a realization that you need to live your life in a different way and you need to be true to yourself and your needs. You have opened yourself up to a new possibility, to lead a fulfilling life that serves your higher needs and that offers inspiration and hope to others. You feel as though you have had a calling in life, and you are getting much closer to the point where you need to take action. Something that was lying dormant within you, some unconscious knowledge or truth, is finally being awakened and brought into the light. With its theme of awakening to new life, the Judgment card suggests that you have reviewed and evaluated your past experiences and have learned from them. All the pieces of the puzzle of your life are finally coming together to form one integrated picture of your life story. This integration has healed any deep wounds, and you are now in a position to put the past behind you. Your memories no longer haunt you, and you are able to understand and value what has happened to you and what it has taught you about life. Now, you are ready to confront any unfinished business in your life, clear up any misunderstandings, and view the future with peace and deep knowingness in your heart. Judgment is about finding absolution. Through a period of self-evaluation, you will feel cleansed of your sins, wrongdoings and mistakes, and you will finally be released of your guilt and sorrow about the past. This represents a wonderful purging process and will leave you feeling refreshed and ready to take on any new challenges. The Judgment card often indicates that life-changing decisions are required, but unlike those associated with the Logical Justice card, these decisions require a delicate blend of intuition and intellect. You may be at a crossroads, aware that any decision that you make will bring about significant change. The choice can be an obvious one, or perhaps the only viable one. You know that this choice must be made, and you are facing it with maturity and level-headedness. Your own judgment is impeccable at this time. You can trust it completely and know that you are on the right path. If you still require clarity on the situation, look to your past experiences and life lessons, which will guide you on the right path. If you have endured challenges in recent times, then the Judgment card suggests that you may have some respite from these challenges. In fact, you may find comfort in sharing your experiences with others and healing within a group environment. The key here is that there will be others who have experienced something similar to you and who can show you the way to freedom from your troubles. Let them guide you and help you. The third card for you is representing your fears. Your card is the Chariot. The word failure isn't in your vocabulary. You are worried things are more of a struggle than you expected, with more delays and frustrations. Things aren't going according to plan at all. Just chill out, calm that mind of yours, and you'll find the strength to battle on until you succeed. This is a period of movement and change and conflicts ending in victory. However, you are feeling as if you have very little control over your life. You may have lost steering power over the opposing forces, and you are now at their mercy. You may feel dragged through time, in whatever direction fate takes you. If you are someone who likes to have some control over your destiny and to know where you are heading, this is the time to tighten the reins and become more disciplined and focused on what you are doing. While the feeling of loss of power can be quite demoralizing, the key is to look at what you can control and what you cannot control. Do not allow yourself to be worried about what is out of your control, as there is nothing you can do about it. Instead, focus your energies on what is in your control. Examine what you can do to change the situation. At this stage, you need to be able to feel as if you have at least some direction, because currently you feel pushed and pulled around in the sea of fate. The Chariot also suggests that you are collapsing under pressure and losing your self-control. Your aggression is being channeled in the wrong direction, wildly at other people, at fate, at external circumstances. This is a complete waste of your energy and resources. Redefine your aggression as determination and willpower. Stop clinging weakly to unrewarding ideas, habits, people, and objects, and move forward. You may be feeling that up until this point, You have been at the beck and call of others and have been forced to deal with other people's issues. You may have felt a loss of personal control, as if life was just being done to you. As a result, you have lost some of your confidence and personal power, and you may be feeling directionless. You seek greater control over your life and you are determined not to let others influence you as significantly as they have in the past. You want a mind of your own and you want to steer your life in the direction you wish to, not what someone else wants. The Chariot may also suggest that you need to be more comfortable with not always being in control. There are going to be moments in the future where you feel as though aspects of your life are out of your hands. Be open to spontaneity and new experiences, even if it is not aligned to your original plan. Do not be afraid to let someone else steer for a period of time and take you on new adventures. You do not always have to be in the driver's seat. The fourth card for you is representing what is going for you. Your card is the Wheel of Fortune. Call it fate or destiny, but the run of good luck or good fortune you are experiencing or about to experience is mostly not of your doing. So, enjoy this time. If there seem to be a number of positive coincidences happening in your life, this is known as synchronicity. Go with the flow and trust it. This card also refers to the fact that things tend to go in cycles. There are good times and there are bad times. Even if your external environment is difficult and challenging, there will come a time when this will ease off and you will be able to focus more on creating fun and frivolity. The lesson of the Wheel of Fortune is that you must accept that there are always ups and downs in life. If you were to have only good times, you would become less appreciative of what you have. Sometimes the bad times provide the contrast and perspective you need to be able to recognize how blessed you are when the good times come. So, when times are good, enjoy the benefits but do not become complacent because things can change. When times are bad, do not be discouraged because even when things seem their worst, it simply suggests that things can only get better. The Wheel of Fortune suggests that you should not simply stand still and accept what life hands you. You can take an active hand to try and remain on the upside of the wheel. When things are down, instead of waiting and hoping for things to get better, you can work actively towards improving your situation, thereby speeding up the recovery process. Finally, the wheel asks you to not become discouraged when faced with adversity. Adversity is a natural part of life and should be expected from time to time. The fact that bad times happen should not worry you. Accept them as natural and not necessarily indicative of problems. Instead, look for ways in which you can face and conquer the adversity. If it cannot be addressed, then that might be taken as a suggestion of a problem. The Wheel of Fortune suggests that there are external factors that are influencing your situation that may be unknown to you or outside of your control. It is as though the universe is just dishing up whatever it pleases at this time, and it can feel quite unpredictable and unnerving as a result, especially if you like being in control most of the time. This is one of the challenging aspects of the Wheel of Fortune, since no matter which way the Wheel of Fortune turns, it is impossible to try and change it. So, you might as well try to accept what is happening and adapt accordingly. If a crisis seems inevitable, recall that in every crisis lies opportunity. When you have been pushed in a new direction, know that every path leads somewhere, even if you do not know where it is. Such events are simply out of your control, and if you can accept that, then the ride gets a lot easier. If you struggle against the wheel, it will crush you. So just go with the flow. The Wheel of Fortune is about keeping optimistic and having faith in the universe that it will take care of the situation in the best way possible. You need to remain optimistic yourself. thinking positively and keeping as upbeat as possible. Through meditation and visualization, the Wheel of Fortune can assist and reinforce your intention to bring increased abundance, good fortune and prosperity into your life. This archetype allows your life to turn in more positive directions if you are willing to grow and expand. This is also a lucky time in life when you are sensing the action of fate and destiny working in your favor. You may even be witnessing miracles or a very fortunate series of events. The wheel represents karma and reminds you that what goes around comes around. In the upright position, you are likely to be at the positive end, but again, do not become complacent. You still need to act in ways that are fundamentally good to ensure that luck or positivity stays on your side. The Wheel of Fortune speaks of a pivotal point in your life, where new options become possible. The appearance of the Wheel of Fortune shows that change is not only likely to happen, it is certain to happen, and soon. Generally, the change shown in the Wheel of Fortune is a dramatic change from the established order. These changes are distinctly personal and may require making a first step on a new and unfamiliar path. You may also need to alter your present course, move things in a different direction, or turn things around to ensure that you are creating the right outcomes in your life. The fifth card for you is representing what is going against you. Your card is the Hanged Man. You are allowing yourself to be victimized and emotionally blackmailed by others, or you're playing the martyr or victim to try to manipulate others. Don't be too materialistic or try and hang on to someone or something for all the wrong reasons. Someone or something has to go. You must find the ability to let go and give this up. Don't worry, it will turn out for the better for you. This card also represents a period when you feel you are sacrificing a lot and getting nothing in return. You may have felt things were at an absolute standstill, with no movement or resolution. It is as though you are suspended in time and unable to make a move forward, backward, or even sideways to get out of your current situation. Your own goals and dreams are put on hold because of external realities or internal issues. This is an energy that is passing out of your life, and you can now expect things to start happening once again and major changes to occur. This period of suspension is like a catalyst for what is to come. You may be putting off making a decision, in the hope that it will all sort itself out eventually. However, this is often just wishful thinking. What is happening is that you are simply stalling the inevitable, and you will at some point be pushed to make a final decision and to make a sacrifice in the process. In reading where a relationship has been put on hold, the Hanged Man suggests that you are happy to wait around, to a point. You realize that this relationship will evolve over time and that, due to its complexities, it cannot be rushed. However, you also do not want to be on hold forever, and you acknowledge that there will come a time when you must make a decision about your current relationship. The Hanged Man suggests a loss of faith in your ability to surmount life's obstacles. You may be refusing to go within for spiritual nourishment. It is very important at this time to look within through meditation and restore your faith in your ability to get over life's challenges. Know that this difficult time will soon pass. Accept your circumstances and be at peace with yourself. Alternatively, you may be preoccupied with yourself and unwilling to make a necessary sacrifice or compromise for the greater good. You may be acting in a selfish or even arrogant manner, and significantly disengaging others who are trying to work cooperatively with you. The last card for you is representing the likely outcome that you may have. Your card is the Emperor. Expect success and achievement of your goals. This is a time for fulfillment of your ambitions. If you have placed your trust in your father, husband, partner or another man of significance in your life, they will come up trumps for you. If you have been the victim of ill will, don't worry, you will win in the end. The Emperor is also representative of structure and stability. He is able to create order out of chaos by carefully categorizing his thoughts and mapping out what needs to be done to solve the problem. He is a systematic and strategic thinker and is highly organized and coordinated in his approach. He sticks to a plan and ensures he sees it out until the end. Thus, this card indicates that you have a strong desire to see your ideas manifested on the physical plane in the form of material gain or accomplishment. An opportunity will arrive that could be the foundation of a very successful future. The Emperor reflects rules and regulations. He establishes law and order by applying principles or guidelines to a specific situation. He likes to operate within a defined structure with set boundaries. He respects routine and follows a specific regimen or discipline. Domination of the mind over the heart is sometimes unwanted or best avoided, but with the Emperor, it is necessary and even welcomed. If you are facing difficult choices, you must maintain your concentration and focus. Enjoy the assertiveness and confidence that this self-control and focus brings. Push ahead and do what you know is best. Know that if you can master yourself, then you should have little problem mastering the world and everything in it. The Emperor is a powerful leader who demands authority and dominance. He is most comfortable in a leadership role where he can command and direct others. He likes to be in a position of strength, where he can exert control and bring a sense of organization to his activities. He often represents a solid establishment that is built on strong foundations. As a leader, he rules with a firm but fair hand. He will listen to the advice of others, but he will always have the final say. He is not afraid of war or conflict, and he will not hesitate to use his force and power to protect those he cares about. The privileged few whom he favors always repay him with the loyalty and respect he deserves. The Emperor heralds status, success and recognition. You will have an earnest desire to be recognized as a strong figure of unquestioned achievement and authority. You will want to be known as the dominant force, the leader and the expert. Focus your attention completely on your goal and be very careful not to reveal any weaknesses or personal doubts. If you come across the Emperor in your own life, then you will need to be ready to impress. The Emperor administers and governs the area you wish to enter. You cannot achieve your dreams and goals without this person's blessing. With the Emperor's support, you will have a much better chance of actualizing your dream, and you can begin to benefit from the established structure he has formed. Sometimes, the Emperor can represent the power of the government or a decision-making body. Within yourself, there is also a force that governs your actions. These forces are willpower and self-control. You may have discussions concerning contractual agreements, profit sharing, subsidies or management. Last but not least, the guidance card for you is the Sun. This card indicates that it's a wonderful time for you. You're succeeding in ways you never dreamed possible. Endeavors that you begin now are blessed with abundance and success. Keep your thoughts positive and everything will turn out beautifully. This is also a time of brilliant new ideas and solutions. Have confidence in yourself. The work you've done personally and spiritually brings astonishing changes to your life. You're on the right path for your own enlightenment. Additional meanings of this card: joy, public recognition, the attainment of great personal insights, vibrant physical and/or emotional health. Uriel is the archangel who helps with mental functioning, including focus and concentration. call upon Errol to spark new ideas and solutions, as well as to increase your confidence in your intelligence and wisdom.
I hope that you enjoy everything, and if you like the reading, just please click subscribe and you will get instant notifications every time we publish a new video right to your YouTube. Thanks.